Julie Alvin is Digital Lifestyle Director at Time, and she joins us tonight. Julie, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So I want to talk to you about this because I know you're a feminist and I think you're smart.
I hear you're a feminist these days.
Well, actually, compared to Hillary, I am a feminist, and that's the kind of striking thing. I mean, at a certain point, you think, well, what does it mean to be a feminist? I thought it was to kind of be for equality for women, to be on the side of women. Someone attacks women, you stand up for women. I mean, if those are the qualifications, then I certainly qualify, and she doesn't. So I'm starting to think maybe it's really about abortion. The more you're for abortion, the more you're a feminist. If you're against abortion, you're not a feminist. I think that's true, isn't it?
I think you're missing the point. So, look, if these allegations against Bernstreiter are true and they were brought to Hillary Clinton and she did not have him removed from the campaign, that is not something that I can defend. That is disappointing, and I would hope that she would make a different decision today. That's not something that I am going to defend her for.
But why is it not appalling? Wait, hold on. Why is it, you say you're not going to defend it as disappointing. Why is it not disgusting? So her female campaign manager, Petty Sleaze Doyle, who I think is a person of good faith, I don't think she's lying, said, I told her, you got to fire this guy. He's hassling this woman. And Hillary said, no, if it was anybody else, wouldn't we say that's like wrong? Isn't it worse than disappointing?
It is wrong. I believe that she should have fired this man. I think that, we're seeing obviously people across media and Hollywood and government facing repercussions for their actions and losing their jobs in the wake of this huge wave of sexual harassment that we're learning about. Although I will make the point that our president has been accused by 19 women of behavior like this, and he remains the president of the United States. But anyway, that aside, Bernstreiter should have lost his job.
But hold on, you're right. And he said the other day, he's like, I'm not a feminist. It doesn't give him a pass, but at least he's not a hypocrite. If Hillary says she's a feminist and she puts up with her husband, who's accused of rape, by the way, credibly, and then puts up with this harasser in her office, why does she get to call herself a feminist? I'm totally confused. I'm serious.
I mean, I think that if you would like to call yourself a feminist in comparison to Hillary Clinton, I would ask, did you fight for the Paycheck Fairness Act? Did you pass the Violence Against Women Act? Did you pass the No Ceilings Initiative that put $600 million towards education for women worldwide?
I treat women, hold on, but I treat actual living women well, and she doesn't. So why doesn't that make me more of a...
I don't know that that's true. I believe this is an error. This is a black mark on her record. It's disappointing. I am not defending that action at all, but I do not think that it erases a lifetime of legislation that supports women.
Well, she wasn't in Congress very long, actually. It's not a lifetime, but it's a short window. I think it was 8 years, but whatever. Okay. She was never in Congress except for a term and a half as senator from New York. But here's the point. She, in a number of different provable ways and instances, she attacked women who tried to report sexual harassment by her husband. She made excuses for a guy accused of rape. If I did that, I would expect to be attacked, and she's lauded as a feminist hero. I'm just wondering, what's the line? What can't you do if you're Hillary to lose your feminism?
I think that she has been attacked for the way that she, is behaving in this situation, or behaved in this situation during her campaign. Again, I absolutely think that it's upsetting and disappointing that she did not have this person immediately removed from her campaign. There's certainly questions about the way she acted towards her husband's accusers, although some of that has not been legitimately corroborated. But it does not erase a lifetime of service for women when it comes to equal pay, when it comes to women's health care, when it comes to education.
No, I know you like the legislation, but would you say Ted Kennedy, who killed a woman, was he a feminist?
I don't know that I could comment on Ted Kennedy's feminism. That's a good question.
I don't know. I mean, when he died, he was lovingly written about, eulogized by the left as a champion of women. And I thought, well, there are good parts about Ted Kennedy for sure. I kind of like Ted Kennedy personally, but he killed a woman. He literally killed a woman. There's no dispute about that. And they lied about it. How does he get to be a feminist? That's my only question.
I'm not calling him a feminist. I'm calling Hillary Clinton a feminist, despite her misgivings.
Well, you got to call me one too, and I hope when you come back you will, Julie.
I don't know. You're going to have to prove it to me. You're going to have to prove that to me.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.